Tout ça, ça a été dédicacé pour Michael.
Ah ouais.
Ok? Dédicace à Michael. Dédicace pour toi. Ça c'est la chanson pour toi. On a chanté ça pour toi parce que nous, on a de l'estime pour toi. On sait que tu es gentil. C'est pour ça, on t'aime beaucoup. On chante ça pour toi, pour que toi tu puisses ramener notre culture à nous aux États-Unis. Comme ça, les gens aux États-Unis sachent qu'il y a des Congolais qui existent et qu'il y a des gens qui existent dans le monde qui veulent faire plaisir aux autres. Et c'est pour ça que nous avons chanté ces chansons pour toi. Merci.
Merci bien.
Ouais. Merci beaucoup. Bien. Merci à toi.
This presentation is about how I came to study at the Akanga Drum School in Vesoul, France, with master drummer Christian Bourdon. I will provide a brief explanation of a dance rhythm from Cameroon called Bakutsi, which I studied while at the school. I will also introduce Madi Sissoko, a Senegalese musician whom I met while in France. This story begins at the Lawrence Conservatory in the spring of 2001. My upcoming senior year was planned to spend July to December in France, then the winter term on campus at Lawrence University, and then to spend the spring term of 2002 in Dakar, Senegal, on the west coast of Africa. My summer of 2001 would be spent in Tours, a city in central France. In the fall, I would study in Besançon, a city near the Swiss border, participating in Lawrence's Francophone seminar. Upon hearing my plans to study in France, Dane Richardson, head of the percussion department at the Lawrence Conservatory, dug through his files and pulled out a book, African Rhythms for Drum Set, Rhythms from Cameroon, written by Christian Bourdon. Dane enthusiastically showed me his own name, which was mentioned in the foreword. This segment of the preface was written by Earl Talbot Jr., a friend of Dane's and a former Lawrence percussionist. Earl now lives in Vesoul, France, with his wife, Tamara Love. So Dane gave me Earl and Tamara's personal information and told me to look them up when I was in France. Earl Talbot is an American superstar in France. In the summer of 1999, Earl had a double platinum hit, rapping for a French pop group called the Nomads. In fact, the song you are listening to is the hit, entitled Yakalela. Earl is the one rapping in English.
In America, we blowing up, in Europe, we blowing up, in Africa, we blowing up, everywhere we go. Blowing up in Paris on my Paris, mirror, mirror, I stand tall, 190, I be hurting them. It's like a fable how I'm able to rock around the world, grab a girl, for those who didn't know, my name is Earl.
Earl has studied with master drummer Christian Bourdon, author of African Rhythms for Drum Set, on and off for the last 8 years, traveling between Besançon and his hometown of Chicago. After the Nomad success, Earl and Tamara made a long-term move to France in order to help out with Christian's Akanga Drum School, as well as to try their own luck at musical production. They are currently working on their own album. Christian Bourdon is a French citizen, as his father was French. His mother is Cameroonian, and it is in Cameroon that Christian spent his childhood. He was playing drum set professionally in the clubs of Yaoundé by the age of 9. He is currently sponsored by the Ayotte Drum Company out of British Columbia and by Turkish Cymbals. This is his book, only a small portion of Christian's written material. The music you are listening to is Christian playing drum set while singing live over the top. He is playing in a rhythmic style called mangambe.
salive kie yo paningele me salive kie. Paningele me salive kie yo madame me leve nunga pio paningele me salive kie yo limasa me mañana yo paningele me salive kie yo madame me leve nunga pio.
Christian and his wife, Antide Bourdon, run the Akanga Music School in Vesoul, a small town north of Besançon. It is a modest school of about 5 rooms which are connected to the Bourdons' apartment. They teach gospel singing, African dance, bass guitar, and specifically the rhythms of Cameroon for the drum set. This is a picture of Antide, the official director of Akanga Music School, playing on Christian's drum set. This is me marveling at Christian's drum setup. This is one of the 2 larger main rooms of the school. Here is Earl and Tamara at one of the smaller practice rooms adjacent to the main room. I spent 3 weeks of intensive study in this room, 4 to 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. This is me, in the dark, in a recently constructed boîte, or practice box, as we amiably refer to them. These small areas are soundproof and distraction-free and equipped with fans, as it can get very hot in the summer. This is me at the entryway between the 2 main rooms.